Guru Nation, welcome back. I'm here. Look at what a lovely day outside. Nice and gray skies for you. But this is I actually like this kind of weather. Little known fact about me, I like gloomy weather. I'm a gloomy weather guy. But
Stay away from me, Dan.
I'm here with Dr. Al Jazarli, and we're gonna talk about why, yet another reason why oncology studies are so difficult. And why you really need this is a very niche group, and why we need more community clinicians like Dr. Al participating in research, because one of the other things, it's like a different universe, but one of the things is the dose reductions. You have to really pay attention to details with dose reductions. So what are some of the reasons, Dr. Al, why a cancer patient would need a dose reduction, just to give them an idea of why it's so complicated?
Mainly dose reduction, we do it in general in oncology, and as I showed you now, our system in oncology, the EMR, when we write a chemo order and the patient need it, it will do it automatically for them, but it will give you a warning for that. But dose reduction is done for multiple reasons, for continuous low white blood cell, continuous low platelet, side effects such as we grade the effect from grade 1 to 4, grade 3 and 4 side effect that's not resolving within certain period of time. Body weight loss also need dose reduction, and other side effects such as diarrhea or nausea, vomiting, or
Now, as an oncologist, because and as a CRA and as a coordinator, which Claire had to leave, but Claire's doing a very good job, by the way.
she is excellent.
So what do they need to pay attention to? Because the system exists, like you said, but you have to also really pay attention to detail with research. You always explain how research is very different than private practice in the sense that
it is completely different, because when a company give you medication to try it on a patient, it is some kind of tricky situation, because you need to make sure that the patient is safe with this medication, but you need to apply your medical judgment for all the new medication. Okay, it's not something, so you need to pay attention for any side effect that happen to the with this patient, because you need to report it, because this could be related to the trial.
And this is why it's difficult, oncology, because I'm new to oncology. I'm maybe only 2 years, maybe 2.5 years I'm monitoring oncology. So I've learned what's different with oncology from, let's say, psychiatry or GI is dose reduction. You don't really do dose reduction in other medical
Psychiatry
conditions.
and
In psych you do, but from the protocols, you typically, they just stop the med, right? They don't do like in oncology. It's like a dose reduction, like step 1, step 2. It's not like this in psych. In psych, things happen fast, so they just sometimes change the medicine altogether. So that's what I found was different about oncology and why it's more difficult. It's just more detail, a lot more
details, and you have to be very specific in your dosing and your in general for the patient safety, because that's our ultimate goal, is not the clinical trial, is the patient safety.
Yeah.
That's the main thing for
And in oncology, unfortunately, because of the nature of the disease, it's constantly AE, SAE. This is very common.
Yes. There is no trial I run in oncology. After each dosing, after each time I give the patient chemotherapy, I need to have a list of AE and SAE. Because this is how the nature of the trial, and it's not like patient get used to it. No, but this time he had low platelet. Next time gonna have nausea, vomiting. The next time have diarrhea. So all this you need to report it. And
now we could shift gears a little bit quicker, just a little more quickly. I was talking to Ronik. So you were saying, he's understands the business side of clinical research, and we're more clinical. You're both. You're on the
no, I'm not in the both. I'm a medical oncologist.
You're clinical first, but we both try to be both. And you were saying that he was surprised. He said he's glad he came here because he never thought that there was an opportunity in private research oncology. And when he saw your clinic, he's like his eyes open. So there is opportunity, right, with private industry-sponsored oncology clinics.
Trials?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Why do you
But-
think? Because of all the academic medical centers and they're too slow, and so sponsors are always looking for more nimble sites like yours?
No, but you know, there is a lot of patient. All the patient does not go to one site. Does not go to the tertiary care center or to the academic center.
Or like
They go to
UCLA?
not all the patient of cancer they go to UCLA. Not
Yeah.
all the cancer patient they go to USC
Yeah.
or City of Hope or
Yeah.
anywhere else. Okay, you have this certain of patient that they like to stay where they are in the community and going to their doctors in this place.
I see.
That's how it is. There is patient who like to go wherever their primary care doctor refer them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
even their younger family, when I take them XYZ, they would say no. We want to hear you. We trust this doctor. So
Yeah.
it's only all about how the rapport between the patient and the physician.
Yeah.
The patient and oncologist, patient and primary care doctor, and like this. So that's why you still have patients. You still see patient.
Yeah.
I'm still like in business. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
you're very busy here.
I know, but I'm not related to USC or
None.
to any
Yeah.
tertiary care center or anything. I'm private practice
You
here.
think there's a need for more oncologists like you? Community based? Is there a
I-
shortage or is
be
there right
hon-
amount?
Let me tell you, be honest with you. It is difficult now for oncology, a new physician to establish private practice. It's not established before because of the not the clinical research, because of the reimbursement of the
Medicare.
Medicare for the patient. The
It's going
reimbursement went down significant.
You think that's gonna change?
To the up, no, to the down, yes, more
Further?
down, further down. We used to get significant reimbursement for infusion, for chemo, for like this. Now it's not.
So for
But-
it to be worth it financially for a community-based oncologist, research becomes a critical part of the business model, and that's
100%. If you want to survive, you need to recruit patient and start research because this
Yeah.
is the significant.
But the opportunity is there in research, like pure research. It's there,
100%. The opportunity is there.
and that's why we partner with Dr. Al in this business right here, Latinos in Clinical Research. We're gonna do opening ceremony for Latino Clinical Research
Research
at your new
at the
office.
Huntington
Yeah,
Park.
yeah.
Just want to show you that we open, and just my partner just send me the where is you send me the
Pictures?
the opening,
Oh, the opening.
the place. Where is it?
That's the one in Huntington Park.
Uh-huh. California.
Let's show the camera. If you guys can see. Look
They
at that.
can't see, but
You'll
when
see.
we go
We're
there,
gonna find a
Hey.
videographer do it.
see?
California Research Institute. Yeah. See, you're gonna do.
You
well.
remember?
I remember this place.
Yeah.
So, before we wrap up, what are the top 5 most common? Let's talk about breast cancer. Every cancer is different. 5 most common AEs for breast cancer.
From chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Then each chemotherapy have different profile of side effects, but most of them can affect in the bone marrow,
Yeah.
anemia, low platelets, low white blood count,
Neutropenia.
neutropenia, low granulocyte.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the main side effects. Some of them affect in the GI, can cause mucositis, diarrhea, mouth sores, and some of them can affect on the on the lung, on the heart, so each chemotherapy has different profile of side effect in it, but most of them gonna include like mainly the bone marrow and the GI.
Okay. Okay.
And now we have the a new era of immunotherapy where they have like this itis side effect.
immunoresponse, right?
Yeah, itis, that means the inflammatory type of side effect, which is
Yeah.
like colitis, pneumonitis,
I see.
gastritis,
I see.
dermatitis. And,
Are
the
those
skin.
like autoimmune responses though to the checkpoint inhibitor? Or
It is an immune response to the checkpoint inhibitor in general and immunotherapy in general, but it is not like as bad as the chemotherapy.
yeah.
Okay, but
It's
they're
less,
still there.
more
and,
tolerated.
yeah, it is more tolerated than the other. And
Man,
the
I'm
patient,
surprising myself. I know what checkpoint inhibitors now.
because you've been reading
I'm
about
learning
it.
a lot, guys. Well, I appreciate it, Dr. Al. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to the Latino Clinical Research opening ceremony of your clinic. Thank you guys for watching. Oncology is difficult, but there is a huge need for qualified researchers in oncology.
Anyone have any question? Contact me.
Thank you, guys. Contact Dr. Al. We'll put his LinkedIn underneath. Take care.